I'm looking leaner, fuller, stronger, more energy, all from taking Turk Builder.
What's going on, X Factors? Welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, I need you guys to lock in, subscribe. Trust me, you won't regret it. The content here is amazing. I could be biased, but hey, for all my OG subscribes, hey, down low in the comment section, let the people know that this channel right here, we're going all the way up. Y'all, we're chasing 15K. We're right there. I need you guys to lock in, take us all the way to 15K. Share this video. Now, in this video right here, as you saw by the title, actually, in the thumbnail, you know exactly what's going down. So I have a new product that I'm going to try out for at minimum 30 days. I am going to be trying out the infamous Turkesterone, all right? The steroid, okay? Just keeping that natural state, guys. Not jumping over to the dark side. We're still holding that natural. But Turkesterone, if you don't know, is going to be beneficial for us natural guys, all right? They say it's stronger than creatine, so we need to find out. But for right now, I just want to show you guys the product that I have, and so you can see me consuming my first capsule. Now, ultimately, this is how I'm going to be building muscle, okay? I have some sweet potatoes right here, white sweet potatoes, so sweet, so yummy. And I also have some tilapia. I said yummy. I'm a dad, but it's all good. So in this box right here, I have the goods. You hear it? I'm not going to turn it around so you can see my address or anything. I don't want you guys out there stalking me. But this right here is going to be HTLT, harder than last time.
What about when I get ice?
All right, you guys, so here we have it. We have the Turk Builder right here. Shout out to Coach Greg. He promotes it so much that it was about that time that I jump on and see what it's talking about, all right? This is Turk Builder right here. Turk, it's time to build some muscle. He also gave us a sample of the GO2 Max. You know he likes to combine these two. If you don't know, my bad. You know he likes to combine these two. Now, if you don't know Coach Greg, he is a pro bodybuilder. He is very knowledgeable. I think he has a few masters, PhDs or whatever. The guy is educated. The guy knows his stuff, okay? And if you have anything against him, I actually don't know why. I think he has some very knowledgeable content and you can learn a lot from him. So that's why I'm trying this out, because he said it's tested. There is actual Turkesterone in there. You know, some of these products, they say they have Turkesterone in them and they don't. So this one right here, he said it has it in there and he recommends that everyone give it a try, especially the natural guys. If you want those steroid-like gains, but you want to stay in your natural state. That's what he said. That's what he said. And there's a lot of people who don't believe it works. There's a lot of people who go against it. And I actually think Jeff Nippert said that there isn't enough scientific data out there to say that Turkesterone is actually beneficial. So, hey, Jeff is also knowledgeable. So anyways, we're going to try it for ourselves to see what benefits we can get. And like I said, minimum of 30 days, we are going to run it. Actually, let's do, probably 30 days, because you can take one capsule for 40 days. You can take 2 capsules for 20 days, or you can take 3 capsules for 13. So we'll probably fluctuate between 1 and 2 capsules to make a 30-day sample. And let's see what we can do. So in this video right here, I'm going to be taking you guys through maybe weekly, daily, and obviously show you the final result to see where we stand. So in the next clip, you're going to see the physique, you're going to see the measurements, and we can go from there. So let's take this capsule and let's get rolling with these gains. All right, you guys, here it is. Popping the top. Y'all, we already making gains, all right? This is just gonna give us that boost. We already making gains, just to let you guys know. I'm not a newbie to this thing, okay? Been training for 10 plus years, strictly, like in a strict manner, structured. I should say structured. I've been training for 10 plus years, structuredly, in a structured manner. All right, so we're gonna do one capsule. We're gonna start off one, we'll start off light, start off simple. Bunny got a little water left, so we can get some of Bunny's water. You get some of his water? Come on, little baby. Can I get some water? She's being stingy with the water. What's good? What's good? All right, get it. Got that Turk. All right, y'all. Got the Turk in us. First capsule, day 1. Now, we only have one sample of the GO2 Max, so we'll go ahead and just take the GO2 Max as well. We only have one sample, guys, so can't really give an honest review on the GO2, but that's cool. maybe one day I'll invest in this as well. All right, you guys, checking in. This is day 5 of the Turkesterone experiment. I am on my way to the gym, and normally I would do some pre-workout. I'm going to switch the game up today. I'm not going to do any pre-workout. I'm just going to have 2 capsules of the Turk right here to see if I have a decent amount of energy in the gym to push harder, to push longer, to just feel strong and be energized, right? We're going to see if the Turk can do that. Now I am going to have my intro workout, which has the cluster dextrin in there. That is about it. And just an update for you guys, I'm not going to be taking any creatine while I am trying out the Turk. So I really want to see if this Turk can give me any type of benefit. And so what I'm probably going to have to do is run this for 30 days and then come off of it for 30 days just to see if anything changes. It's one of those things that's kind of hard to tell with a lot of other variables whether or not a supplement actually does work. We'll just see and do the best we can. But today, no pre-workout, just 2 capsules. All right, y'all, I'm making a ton of gains. I can't completely give it all to the Turkesterone simply because, guys, I'm eating in a surplus. I'm supposed to be getting more swole, getting bigger, but I will say the look is looking pretty good. And the strength is going up, but again, I'm eating more food. That's one of the main issues with using supplements is that there's a ton of variables around the supplements where do we actually know if the supplement itself is doing the work? I'm eating a ton of food. I train how I train. I've been training hardcore for a long time, and I'm actually been switching up and focused on some strength, but also focusing on hypertrophy, but mainly just making sure that I'm pushing myself in every single workout. And yes, I am getting stronger, but again, I'm eating more. And so obviously when you eat more food, you should be getting some strength gains, but the turkey is in the body. All right, so I think 2 weeks now. I'll put it on the screen. I'm not actually sure how long I've been using the Turk, but we're gonna keep running it, guys, all month. We're gonna do a whole full supply just to really see from the start to the finish on what it's looking like. I've been taking creatine since I started training, so I'm used to the creatine effect. All right, so this Turk effect is supposed to be larger, sharper, just more enhanced than the creatine itself. So we're gonna see. All right, but hey, the Turk is in. We're making gains. Y'all see, we're looking good. All right, I'm feeling good too, so I just can't complain. All right, you guys, so I have the Turkesterone in me. I take it about 30 minutes before the workouts. Guys, we have put on a lot of weight in these last few weeks, and the vascularity is still there. Vascularity is still there. Muscles are looking extremely full of glycogen, just full of obviously the carbs that I'm eating as well. But normally when you eat a ton of food and you're in that caloric deficit, over time, you will begin to get washed out. You'll lose that definition. I mean, if you ask me, I'm holding on pretty well, right? It's proof right here. So this right here helps me to understand that, hey, Turkesterone probably does work. You know, like I said before, the science doesn't really back it as far as letting us know if Turkesterone is one of the top supplements that we should be taking. But for all the folks, or majority of the folks who believe in Turkesterone and are really knowledgeable in this sport, believe that Turkesterone is just a higher level creatine. So yes, your boy is still natty and I'm looking crazy. This is only the first exercise. Let's get it. All right, y'all, that is it for the workout. Update on the Turk. It is in, and we are feeling good. Y'all, we feeling good. Weight right now, 193. Feeling good. Just getting better and better, guys. So more updates are coming soon. All right, you guys, full transparency. I am not receiving the energy, the extra energy throughout the day that Coach Greg speaks about when you take Turkesterone. All right, so when you take Turk Builder, he does specify that, hey, you'll have more energy throughout the day.
And so the first time I ever took this, I had about 20 pills. I started by taking 3 pills and I could not believe how strong I felt. Could not believe it. So much so that I reduced it to 2 pills. And you know what else I noticed? I never got tired anymore. So much so that I never needed to use any narcolepsy medication. I would stay up all day, had energy all day long. No more did I take naps. I had plenty of energy. And so I could not believe it gave me enough energy to train harder than last time and to stay awake during the day.
Now, the way I take it is before my workout. So there has been times where I only consume the capsules of the Turk and I don't take my pre-workout. And I guess you could say I'm still pushing through the workout. I'm not sure if the energy is superior compared to the pre-workout, but yes, there is energy in the body. But throughout the day, I am still tired. I still get tired, put it that way. I'm not like fatigued throughout the day or anything like that. But the way he explains it is as if you're supposed to have just more energy throughout the day. So what I'm going to do is transition to taking the Turk first thing in the morning, because I think that's something that he does recommend for the energy. So we're going to start taking it first thing in the morning. 2 capsules. Grab me some carrot juice and let's see what that does, because I only have about 1, 2, 3, 4. I only have 4 more servings in here, guys. So I normally take 2 capsules. I was switching off and taking 1, but for the most part, I've been taking 2. He also says that he takes 3, or he did take 3, and I didn't do that. So we're gonna have to run another experiment just to really see if we got any benefits. 30 days is not the best time for him to see if something works. The way that he says it works, he says you should feel it instantly. All the changes, this, that, and the third. So I'm not sure if I got that, guys. I'm not sure if I can vouch for the Turk providing us energy. But again, everybody's body is different and everybody responds to certain supplements in a complete different way than any other person. So with that being said, just because I didn't receive a specific level of energy that I thought I would, does not mean that the next person won't. All right, you guys, it is time for me to give you a turkesterone update. Okay, so we have been running turkesterone. I think I counted 16 days so far, and we only have a few more servings. Let me correct myself and make sure that it's 16 days and not more than that. So we got 8, boom, oh, 24. Good thing I checked. Today is the 24th day of taking turkesterone. All right, Coach Greg's turkesterone to be specific, because if you don't know, all supplements will be different based on who is behind it, who's actually putting in the time to create a great product. That's going to determine how well the supplement is. You know, not necessarily how well it does on the market as far as selling, but just how well it is in general. So I decided to go ahead and take on turkesterone, and I wanted to do it for 30 days, but I actually only have a few more servings. So I think I'm only going to be able to get in maybe 2 or 3 more days, but it's close to 30, right? It's close to 30-day sample. But Coach Greg posted a video on today, and the video looked like it was about turkesterone, obviously, because the title and the thumbnail, and it looks like someone was trying to call him out. So the title is called "First Human Study Exposes My Turkesterone Scam." Now, there's a lot of things that Coach Greg speaks on about his turkesterone that I did disagree on as far as what it did for me, and you probably already heard it in the previous clips, but we'll go ahead and watch this video together. It's fairly long, so I probably will be fast forwarding a lot, but I just want to hear what he has to say about the turkesterone, and then I want to let you guys know, based on what he says it's supposed to do, on how well it is. All right, so let's go ahead and just tap in right now and just dive right in. If you guys have made it this far, I do encourage you guys to subscribe to the channel. I appreciate it more than you know. All right, subscribe to the channel and let's get right into this video.
Thought they had me, that you got me, that it's proven that it's fake. They never used turkesterone, and so...
And he has a suit on, so when he has a suit on, Coach Greg means business.
Coach Greg, in today's video, I'm a scammer, and it's been proven. They've got me by the balls. Turkesterone is confirmed a scam. New study. Greg Doucette's turkesterone proven scam in first human study. And so, of course, people see the title, the clickbait titles, and think, wow, Greg is a snake oil salesman. He lied to us. But here's the thing. We got in touch with the people who did the study and said, hey, where'd you get the turkesterone? Did you use our Turk builder? And of course, the answer is no. We got the turkesterone from China. It's Ajuga Turkesterina, 500 milligrams, standardized 10-to-1. Nowhere in that does it say they use turkesterone. And so they did a study, a great study. Had they used my Turk builder, the results would have been completely different. But to...
All right, so already what he's saying is they did a test and they didn't use Coach Greg's turkesterone. So if you have a supplement, a specific supplement, and you are, let's say, testing something else that's not that actual supplement itself, just a few ingredients that's within that supplement, I mean, it's kind of hard to do a true analysis, right? I mean, that's common sense.
Say that turkesterone is a scam when they didn't use turkesterone in the study, that's a little bit of a stretch. Imagine this. You want to do a study to prove that Anavar works. And so you go to your bro at the gym and say, sell me some 50 milligram Anavar tablets. And you take 5 of them a day. And at the end of the month, you say, hey, I didn't notice any results. And so you then make a video and say, Anavar, it's a scam, it doesn't work. And so then you call up the researcher and say, hey, I want to know about the Anavar that you used. And they say, oh, I bought it from bro at the gym. And they promised that it was Anavar. That is equivalent to this study. There is no way that they actually used turkesterone. And so imagine this. Somebody used Derek.
So I'm going to go ahead and fast forward some of this because I actually don't even know exactly what's going to be talked about in this video, but it's just sounding like they're trying to say turkesterone is a scam, obviously from the title. And I don't necessarily think it's a scam, but I'm curious to see if he defended what turkesterone is for. I think he's just speaking on the Turk in general. Let's see, I'll fast forward to about 8:46.
In case you're wondering, what is actually the real difference between Coach Greg's Turk Builder and other sources of supposed turkesterone?
Right on point.
Well, we've tested them. And so we have graphs, we have data to show exactly what it contains. Remember, if you use a mass spectrometer, you can find out exactly what is contained in that product. And so look at the 2 graphs. This is Chinese turkesterone, while this is ours. Does it look the same thing to you? And so you can write all you like, oh, you should buy steroids. Steroids are better. When you buy a product, if you're not getting what you're paying for, of course you're going to get different results. And so to the same extent, when you buy turkesterone, it doesn't mean there's turkesterone in it. Unless, of course, you bought mine. We have third-party testing and a money-back guarantee.
So we can only take anecdote. Well, we can only take it for so much. We need real human data, human clinical trials.
And so here's the thing. We actually do have human clinical trials. They're just not in North America. And so these trials we in fact had translated, but no one wants to listen to us. And so what do? You're looking at the first ever human clinical trial using turkesterone, only it's not the first trial and they didn't even use turkesterone. But oh, Coach Greg's a snake oil salesman.
I love Greg. We just have a different opinion on supplements. And I encourage you to listen to everything they have to say about the supplement, all the data they cite.
And so it's not Mark Lombleiner's fault. He gets a study from somebody saying that
Got Mark involved. So y'all know, maybe you don't know Mark Lombleiner, but he is a professional bodybuilder now. Yeah, I think he turned pro a couple years ago, maybe not too long ago. But anyways, so he is actually on the juice and all that. So if he's speaking on a certain supplement, he might have a little bit of knowledge behind it as well. I think a lot of these guys have a lot of knowledge on these supplements just in general. They've done the research and things like that. I just think everyone has their own opinion. And then when it truly comes down to it, as I spoke about in previous clips, everybody's body is going to be different. So just because turkesterone works well for individual A, that does not mean it's going to work well for individual B. Now, for me taking turkesterone, it's just hard for me to figure out if it's the turkesterone working, doing its magic, or if it's me eating that's doing my thing. It's just hard to tell, you know what I mean? And with that being said, some study has to be performed on myself. I'm actually going to take away the turkesterone after I'm done, and I'm going to go back to just my creatine, and I'm gonna see what the gains do from there, because what the turkesterone is said to do is help you build more muscle in a more natural state. So you're obviously not going to build as much muscle as you would on steroids, but you should be building muscle better than you were if you weren't taking turkesterone, basically, if that makes sense. But I'm eating a lot of food, I'm training crazy intense, and so am I building muscle from turkesterone, or am I building muscle because I'm on point with everything else? You know, always remember, supplements are not mandatory. They're not always necessary either. You can take supplements, but you use them for what they are. It's a supplement to whatever you're doing. You don't necessarily need supplements, and that's why it's just hard to determine all of that. Yeah, let's go ahead and fast forward some more. So this isn't necessarily helping our case on figuring out if turkesterone really works. Let's fast forward. Let's see. I'm going to 1533. I'm going to skip the ad, Greg. I'm sorry. Gotta skip the ad. I'm doing a video here.
Nope. Are other companies? Yes. And so why would I buy my turkesterone from Uzbekistan when I can buy it infinitely cheaper from China? And so why do you think that is? Put your thinking cap on for a little bit. Because I have integrity. Ask the other companies, why are they buying it from China? Because they want to make money. And so compare me to other people selling turkesterone.
No, it's more, I don't know, this one right here wasn't that good as far as trying to get you guys to understand what turkesterone is supposed to be doing for us. This is just explaining that Greg has a decent product, or he's trying to explain that he has a decent product and it's not a scam. But let's go to 1851.
We've been selling,
I think he's about to
called
Talk about it.
On my site. It's oftentimes out of stock, but you do in fact get a money back guarantee if you don't like it. Go and read it, it's on the site. Now we also in fact sell ActiBuilder. ActiBuilder does not have turkesterone in it, but it does have various steroids. You need to use them at greater doses to notice very significant effects. Be careful if you're using TurkBuilder. When I first used it, it caused insomnia. I was only needing 3 to 5 hours a night of sleep.
As far as sleep goes, I haven't been experiencing lack of sleep. Greg says that when he first took turkesterone, he couldn't sleep well. And then he also said in another video that he took it at nighttime. So I'm not having any issues sleeping. I did take it at night once, which was the first day I got it. But after that, I was always taking it pre-workout. And pre-workout for me is normally around, like, let's say 3 o'clock. I've been taking turkesterone. So I don't necessarily believe it had anything to do with or any correlation with lack of sleep for me. You know, I still was getting my good sleep, sleeping like a baby. But I also take other supplements other than turkesterone. I take, you know, ashwagandha. I take a whole supplement called Sleep from Raw. I'll put it on the screen right there. Actually, I'm not gonna put it on the screen right there. This is a video for TurkBuilder, not Raw. But I take other supplements as well.
Increase anxiety, aggression in the gym, and so please be careful. And teenagers, don't buy this.
I don't have any anxiety or aggression. So TurkBuilder has not given me any anxiety or aggression, you know, and that's one of the symptoms that he says that comes with the Turk and turkesterone in general. Haven't experienced any of that. That's not to say that the supplement doesn't work. I think it means that my body just can handle it well. I don't know. I just don't know, guys.
You have plenty of newbie gains left to get. This is for people who are much older. Interested in TurkBuilder, ActiBuilder, and of course, GO2 Max, use code Greg.
But I think I need to incorporate ActiBuilder, TurkBuilder and ActiBuilder and stack them together. So take turkesterone in the morning and then take ActiBuilder later on in the day. I think that's the recommendation. Also with some GO2 tests. I just wanted to test out the turkesterone. I just wanted to test out the turkesterone to see how well it worked. Who knows if I'll purchase it again. I do recommend everyone try it for themselves, right? It's gonna be hard for you to just take a lot of opinions on supplements without testing it on yourself. Just do it safely. Read the instructions, the directions on the back, make sure you're doing the recommendations and keep it at that. As far as it being a good product, I'd assume so. I just haven't done enough research, nor have I done enough testing on myself to say whether or not it works or not. Like I said, I'm going to step away from turkesterone and I'm going to go back on creatine to see if any difference occurs. And then if anything does occur, like let's say less gains, then I will go back to turkesterone and see if things pick back up. So trial and error, that's all it comes down to. All right, you guys, we got our last capsule. Last one right there. 30 days of TurkBuilder. So now that we're consuming our last one, we're going to go ahead and break down the physique, the results in the next clip. It's been fun. All right, you guys, day 5. So pay attention to the physique in general, guys. So I decided to do a lot of clips where it was post-workout or intra-workout so you can see the vascularity and the gains from the pump. When you have a fasted physique, it doesn't really look that impressive. Obviously, once you fill your body up with food and get the right nutrients in your body, then your body looks amazing. Look at that, day 13. Guys, we were making gains during these last 30 days. Now, you can look from physique to physique as the days go by and you can ask yourself, well, did he really put on muscle? Well, maybe a third. You know, one of the things about putting on muscle is the fact that it's not going to come that fast unless you are a true newbie. I am not a newbie at all, guys. I've been lifting weights for 20 years, guys. It's not going to happen that fast, and I know that for sure. Now, I am curious to see how my body will respond if I was to use turkesterone for longer than 30 days, which I probably will, but I'm very impressed with how I was looking over these last 30 days. It just kept getting better and better. The pumps were better and better. Now, although my energy was not always at an all-time high like the Turk was supposed to supply, hey, who knows, if I take turkesterone for longer, maybe eventually that energy will come. But overall, guys, the strength was going up in the gym.
Now I was eating, obviously I told you guys always, when you eat more food, when you eat in a surplus, your strength will go up, your energy levels will go up. So supplements are going to be hard to determine whether or not they work or not. 5-pound increase in 30 days. So I was able to add on 5 pounds and keep a fairly lean physique, hence the word fairly. Guys, I'm obviously not as lean as I was when I was on the show day, right? But I am lean for being 193 pounds. So this right here is just a few hours after my workout. So the pump is still there just a little bit, but you guys can see, guys, 5 pounds and it looks pretty good, right? It's distributed well. I am impressed, and I am going to try out Turkesterone for a little bit longer. I am sold on the fact that it is most likely a great product. I just don't believe 30 days is enough time. So I am curious to see if I take Turkesterone for longer, what gains can I actually make. So I encourage you guys to try it out. Check out this video right here in the middle, guys. If you like this video, I'm sure you'll like that one. Subscribe if you have not subscribed already. I appreciate you guys for rocking with me on this video, and I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one.